If you have sciatica or piriformis pain, you do not want to foam roll it. And I'm going to tell you exactly why this is a bad idea, how this could be wasting your time, making your sciatica or piriformis worse, and 3 things that you can do instead right now to reduce your sciatica or glute pain. My name is Dr. Grant Elliott, and we have helped thousands of people around the world fully recover from sciatica, piriformis syndrome, low back pain, disc herniations without stretching their piriformis. And in this episode, number 129 of the Low Back Pain Podcast, I'm going to share with you exactly why foam rolling your piriformis is not a good idea and what you should be doing instead. Real quick, if you have not joined my private Facebook group yet, you need to do so. It is called RehabFix Low Back Program. And immediately upon joining, you will receive our free step-by-step sciatica guide. This is the same process that we have taken thousands of our clients through around the world to identify exactly how to fix their sciatica and ultimately become pain-free through a one-on-one coaching program. In this group, you will be able to see our clients and what they're doing for success and additional resources and more free guides. So if you're serious about fixing your back, you need to join this group, RehabFix Low Back Program. See you soon. So why do you not want to foam roll your piriformis? I'm going to give you 2 reasons right now. The first one is because of the direct pressure that the foam roller or object has on the nerve. If you're experiencing sharp stabbing glute pain or burning or electric shock sensations down your leg, then it's very likely that you're experiencing nerve pain through your glute, and it is sensitive around that glute or piriformis region. It is well documented that pressure on nerves is not fun. This is exactly why people get sciatica in the first place from disc herniations, because if the disc is pushing on the nerve or if the spine is pushing on the nerve, it causes pain. So if your nerve is painful going through your glute, why would putting direct pressure on it with a foam roller or lacrosse ball or PVC pipe or whatever be a good idea? It's not. Most of the time, it flares it up. It makes it worse. And a ton of the clients that we work with around the world found that to be the case in their situation. Nerves do not like direct pressure, so they will probably not like foam rolling in most circumstances. Number 2 is nerves do not like being stretched. And for most people, when they're foam rolling their piriformis, they are also in a stretched position. The reason why you don't want to stretch your piriformis is because this increases nerve tension. If you are experiencing burning or pulling sensations through the glute, then you probably find that piriformis stretches feel really tight or pigeon poses feel really stiff. And yes, you might get some temporary relief after that for a few minutes, maybe, but it will not last long term. And many individuals find that doing these piriformis stretches actually feel worse. There's a very simple test that we do with a lot of our clients called the external rotation test. You can simply sit in a chair, cross one leg over the other so that your ankle is on the opposite knee, and this puts the hip in a stretched position, much like a piriformis stretch. A ton of our clients with sciatica will notice that this increases the pain in their glute. If this is increasing pain in your glute, then stretching your nerve through the piriformis is probably not a good idea, because an irritated nerve does not want to be stretched. This is why so many people find that stretching their piriformis and stretching their hamstring, if they have sciatica, does not feel good. And we have never had our clients stretch their piriformis or stretch their hamstrings to completely resolve their sciatica and avoid surgery. We've never done it. We have a much more methodical and strategic way of doing this through movement and exercise.
Quick interruption. If you're listening to this podcast and you're resonating with the things that I'm saying, and you're finally ready to be pain-free, and you don't have a plan, and you're not sure how to get there, and you're just looking for that guidance, then visit the link in the description or the show notes below. You can schedule a free initial call with my team, and we will actually go over your current regimen, go over what you should be doing, what you should not be doing, and how a better plan might potentially show you how to get to that pain-free state that you've been looking for so that you can get this over with and back to living your life. So if you're ready to finally figure this out, then visit the link below, schedule a call with us. Looking forward to helping you. Back to the show.
So if we're not foam rolling our glute, if we're not stretching our glute or piriformis, then what can we do instead? Well, here are 3 super awesome exercises that I think you're going to love. The first one is a spin-off of a typical stretch. We call this our moving pigeon. In the moving pigeon exercise, you put yourself in a traditional pigeon type stretch. However, you're not just going to let your hip sink to the floor and sit there statically and potentially make it worse. You're going to keep your glute maybe a foot off the ground. And then with your knee staying on the ground, you're going to simply rock back and forth so that you're stretching your piriformis with motion and strengthening your piriformis with motion, because you have to use your muscles. You have to strengthen that region in order to hold this pose. So you're strengthening your piriformis, you're strengthening your hip, and you're mobilizing those muscles and mobilizing the nerve as well. It is an extremely powerful mobilization. And many of our clients that found that they have sciatica through their glute and typical stretches made it worse, found very significant improvement with this particular stretch. And if you are an audio listener, I will attach a video to this below so you can see these exercises for yourself. Number 2, our weighted 90-90. I post the 90-90 hip mobilization a ton on our other social media platforms on Instagram. Go ahead and follow us there, TikTok, and many other places for hip mobility improvement. However, if you hold this 90-90 position and you hold a weight, it can be a medicine ball, it can be a gallon of water, it can be a dumbbell, a kettlebell, doesn't matter. And you hinge back and forth on that leg that you're wishing to target, this can once again be a stretch and strengthening movement at the same time. It is so much more powerful than just holding a typical pigeon pose or something of that nature. And third, our oblique sit position. Same old theme. This is stretching it and strengthening it at the exact same time, mobilizing the tissues and mobilizing the nerve. These exercises are so much better than just sitting there and cranking on your glute or cranking on your nerve. It's not changing your function. It will not produce long-term pain relief. It is just temporary. And these extremely basic stretches like these pigeon poses and these piriformis stretches are provided to so many people all across the world from providers who just provide general recommendations. And they're gonna get you temporary relief, but you're after long-term relief. You're after actual improvement in function and outcome and getting stronger and getting moving and doing more for yourself. Because once again, you need to be in the driver's seat. Otherwise, you will not see long-term change. You can't just sit there in a stretch, hold it for a few seconds or even multiple minutes, just sitting there not moving and expect something to change long-term. It does not work that way. And you will not get long-term results unless there is a better plan, better movements, better structure that is designed for you. So if you feel like you've kind of been in this boat of just continue to stretch your piriformis, but nothing's changed for days, weeks, or months, then you need a better plan. So schedule a call with my team so that we can go over your current routine, figure out what we can do better, what we can create for you so that you can fast track results and just get to the finish line now. And you don't have to let this go on any longer. You can get better. You will get better. All you need to do is realize that, commit to a change, and invest in your health. Honored to get you there quickly.
Once again, be sure to join my Facebook group, RehabFix Low Back Program, so you can get additional exclusive content and our free sciatica guide immediately upon joining. And you can look at the additional upcoming content that we're created just for individuals in that page. It is a great way for you to join a community of serious, intentional individuals, and you can get to see some of our clients winning as well, so you can get a real idea of what is possible for you. If you are watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you are listening on your favorite podcast platform, please leave a 5-star rating and review so we can grow this podcast and help reach more individuals who deserve to get results, who feel like they're spinning their tires and getting frustrated in doing so. As always, move more, move in nature, move in the sun. Thank you so much for listening and have a great day.